Yo, I literally can't believe I'm starting my very first job all the way here
Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Well, let's rewind a couple of days.
Hi, my name is Raphael, and I am a broke-ass university graduate. So if you're responsible at your time at uni, you probably would have spent the last 3 or 4 years of your life figuring out what it is that you want to do after you graduate. But if you're anything like me, instead you probably panic applied to a lot of different things during your final year. Like, I literally applied to all of these companies, and I got rejected by every single one of them. And this was before COVID hit. And so when COVID hit, I was like,
hello,
unemployment.
my old friend.
But then I was scrolling through my emails when I received something that completely changed everything. And oh wait, just give me a sec. Hello, Ma?
Ano ba yun naman yan? Vlog ka ng vlog, late ka na. Tara na!
Hello? Hello, Ma? Okay, I think I need to go. So we're now in the car with my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
And we're on the way to the train station. How do you feel about your son moving away?
Ambivalent? Sad?
Ambivalent. That's a nice word, that ambivalent.
I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, definitely.
But this is your future. Happy for you as well.
Thank you, Mom. So I'm now on the train and we are heading down to London. To be honest, I'm actually quite nervous about this journey because we're traveling during the pandemic. So I'm not really sure exactly how smoothly this journey is going to turn out. So will I make it? Will I not make it? You gotta stay tuned for that. But real talk though, like if you had told me a couple of months ago that this would be happening, I would have been like, nah, fam. But yeah, this is actually happening now. Like during lockdown, I was stuck in such a state. Like I was just at home. I felt like my mental health had deteriorated a lot. And it just really felt that like I didn't have a future. Like, you know, there was nothing really to look forward to. But this is actually happening now. And I'm really excited to take you all on this journey. But there is one thing that I forgot to mention.
Might just waste the not easy, ooh, 'cause you say you don't need me, living in the summer, didn't last too long, and Lord never loves her. I love the way she calls.
What is going on, everyone? I am now in Istanbul. I just got past like the transfer, so I had to get everything scanned through the X-ray scanner thing again. But I think the thing that really surprised me is that there's more people here than I was expecting. Like, it was pretty crowded, like in the transfers area, or even just like the area like immediate that you get to immediately after you land. Like, there were so many people, and yeah, like there were so many signs for like social distancing as well, but it doesn't seem to be followed here that particularly well. So now we're walking towards the gate for our next flight. So I have like a few hours here just to kill. Might get something to eat. Let's see what they have to eat in Turkey, because I'm very, very curious.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona.
So I'm now heading over to the gate for my flight to Taipei, and this part of the airport is empty. It's super, super empty. This is what I was expecting, to be honest. I can see A6 to 10 in the distance. I'm boarding at A10, and I always hate like very long walks towards like our gate, especially when it's like at the very end of like the set of gates. So I'm gonna head over now to A10 and show you how long it actually takes to get there.
I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be her. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under the shadow smile? We'll never know.
So I made it to A10, and I am absolutely sweating. Like, it's not even that hot here as well. Like, I think it's just like wearing a mask and carrying all this stuff and like walking just makes you sweat a lot. The good thing is that I'm now in A10, and I'm just waiting to board the flight, and it is actually empty in this part of the airport, which is good. So hopefully like I'll have my own row to stay in on this flight, which is gonna be, I think, 11 hours long. Yeah, this is gonna be a long flight. I hope I can sleep through most of it, but let's just wait and see, shall we?
I could be your hero, but I can't get out of bed. There's too much in my head.
So I have finally landed in Taipei, and this is a lot more like it. Like, this place is a lot emptier. It feels a lot more socially distanced. So it really is living up to the reputation. Apparently, like, I have to go through a very complex procedure for basically like sorting out like the whole quarantine thing. So from what I've seen, that seems a bit complicated. So I'll check back with you all after I get through that. So see you guys there. Hey everyone, it's Raph live from the editing suite, otherwise known as my quarantine hotel room. So I just wanted to explain a little bit more about the process of, what happens when you actually land in Taipei. Because from what I saw online, it seemed that there was a very complicated procedure of, certifying yourself as self-quarantine, but it was actually fairly straightforward. Like, basically what happens is as soon as you land, there's a checkpoint with the Taiwanese health authorities, and there are people there that will help you to fill out an online form, basically declaring your travel history, if you are currently experiencing symptoms, if you've been in contact with someone who has COVID-19. Also, in order to fill out that form, you need to have a local Taiwanese SIM card. And there are SIM card kiosks next to the checkpoint, and once you have the SIM card, you can fill out the form. And the reason why you need the SIM card is because, that's basically how the Taiwanese health authorities will keep in contact with you during the 15 days that you're in quarantine. They were super friendly, super nice. Even the people in the checkpoint and like the SIM card kiosks, they were all very friendly and welcoming, and it really put me at ease in terms of coming into Taiwan. So for people who are looking to come to Taiwan, especially with the restrictions that are currently in place, then there's really nothing to be afraid of. The people there will be very helpful. We all have to play our part to make sure that this virus is contained, and so that Taiwan can maintain the safety that it's provided for all of its citizens. Like, you don't want to be that one person who comes into Taiwan and just ruins it for everyone. So, do your part.
I used to take myself out on dates, open my own damn doors, pay for everything on my plate. Sometimes I'd even get the steak, cause I got it like that. Always have my own bag, never needed no man to rely on. Got two good shoulders to cry.
So I have now just made it into my quarantine hotel in Taipei. The actual journey from the airport coming to the hotel was pretty smooth. I got an airport taxi and the driver was very friendly, like helped me with my baggage. It was actually a bit difficult trying to find the hotel in the first place because as soon as I got out of the taxi, the driver dropped me off at this intersection that had like 5 different hotels all stuck together, and I was trying to figure out which hotel I needed to go to because the hotel immediately in front of the place where I was dropped off wasn't the hotel I'm staying at. Turns out I had to go to like the neighboring building and go up a lift to the 9th floor to come to this hotel. Just this one floor is like a hotel. I think the fact that I've moved to Taipei is really just not sinking in. I'm super excited to share with you all my life as I move forward with my first job, going through the rest of my 20s. Like, this is really what I want to do with this channel. I just want to share my life with as many different people as possible because I really just want to show that regardless of whatever circumstances you might find yourself in, like I found myself in some pretty bad circumstances during my time in lockdown. You know, this is something obviously that affects all of us. It's just really to show that in spite of all of this, great things can and do happen, and they will happen. I want to share this journey with you because not only do I want to entertain you with sort of the adventures that I have in my life, but also to offer a bit of inspiration and guidance to people who are just like me, trying to find, you know, their way in the world, and I'm still trying to do that myself. So I really hope that we can all go on this journey together, where we can all find ourselves as we move forward with our lives. Why did this end up sounding so inspirational? So I'm really excited to see what this journey has in store for me and for all of us. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to make sure that you're up to date with everything that I'm doing. Hit that bell notification as well, just so you know when I'm coming next, and make sure to keep on watching. See you in the next one.
I love you, I lose me.